The Wendland family in better days. But following a car accident, Robert Wendland lingered in a coma for 16 months. His doctors thought he would remain that way forever.
That's it. Nice head control.
Then, remarkably, earlier this year, Robert Wendland regained consciousness. He still cannot speak or communicate. He drinks and eats through a tube, but he can respond to simple commands.
Grab this thing back.
Yet, even with his new abilities, Robert Wendland was given a death sentence, and his fate may have great significance for other patients as well. His wife, Rose, ordered that his life support be terminated. She says before the accident, Robert told her he would rather be dead than live the way he is now. And though he left no written instructions, an ethics committee at Lodi Memorial Hospital agreed to cut off his food and his water. Rose Wendland declined to speak on camera, but Carol Farron, a spokesperson for Lodi Memorial Hospital, would.
In this case, the significant family member who has the lawful right to decide has decided to go that particular route to discontinue the life support system, and it's our responsibility as a hospital to support her in that decision.
By all rights, Robert Wendland should be dead by now, but for an anonymous phone call. You see, other family members say they were never informed of what was about to happen. But when they heard, Wendland's mother and two of his sisters immediately went to court to try to save his life. We talked with them in the office of their attorney.
If I starved my dog, I'd go to jail. But they want to starve my brother, and nobody wants to stop him.
I just can't see it. I just can't see it. He's my son, and I want him to live.
He tries, he works hard in therapy, works very hard. I've watched him. Someone who wants to die is not going to work to get better.
But Farron claims Robert Wendland isn't getting better.
Well, I think it's a matter of public record that he hasn't made progress. I really do understand from the physicians that there's really no indication that the patient has any lucidity about him or is aware of what's going on.
Grab the yellow peg, Robert. The yellow peg.
But look closely at this videotape of one of Robert Wendland's therapy sessions. It clearly shows he now can complete simple tasks.
Grab the blue one, Robert.
We showed the tape to Dr. Vincent Fortunace. He is a noted neurologist and rehabilitation expert. He has headed 3 ethics committees.
If in fact he was in a persistent vegetative state and was in coma, he has made tremendous progress.
Can you put the yellow one back on the board for me?
Fortunace says Wendland may be much more aware than he appears.
That's it.
He's understanding language, and not only that, he's able to give then a motor reaction to his thoughts. This is an individual who does comprehend.
Some involved in this case have even said that he may still be in a coma. Is that a possibility?
Oh, he's definitely not in a coma.
It's not all black and white, and you don't just draw a line down the middle saying, okay, this is coma and this is consciousness. And I think it's a very gray area, and that's why this case may be in dispute and why others like it may be as well.
The secret word in that statement is gray area. And when in medicine we do have a philosophy, we do have a Hippocratic oath. And that Hippocratic oath says that when we are in a gray area and we do not know, when we are uncertain, we must always use prudence. We must always use do no harm. And if we decide to turn off food and fluid, that is a decision that's going to do a great deal of harm if we are wrong.
And he says Robert Wendland may actually be one of the lucky ones.
Have we lost patients who should have lived because of this kind of thing?
Too often.
Those who want Robert Wendland to live have won a reprieve, at least for now. A judge has agreed to decide his fate. Dr. Fortunace plans to testify on behalf of Wendland's mother and sisters. He says what happens to Robert may have a big impact on many others.
If one wants to talk about mental status, people in his mental status with Alzheimer's disease and other difficulties of the brain, we're talking about 12 to 14 million people. So by opening up this door, we're talking about the possible elimination of 12 to 14 million people.